What is going on, IF Warriors? So today we're going to talk about why you should be drinking carbonated water. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Carbonated water. Now, I've been a proponent or a advocate for carbonated water for years. I have a lot of videos on carbonated water right here on this channel dating back to about 2018, 2019. And the reason is because it is super effective. It's an effective tool that helps you, especially with intermittent fasting. First of all, before I talk about the benefits that come with carbonated water for intermittent fasting, I'm gonna let you know a few things. There's a lot of somewhat fear mongering when it comes to carbonated water that, oh my gosh, it's acidic and it's going to damage your tooth enamel or your teeth enamel. And what are you gonna do if you have sensitive teeth? This is gonna be a problem. And here's the thing, guys. Studies have been done. So many different studies have been done on carbonated water and its effect on human teeth. They've done studies where they've had teeth removed from a patient that were removing their teeth for whatever reason. They've placed it in a cup of carbonated water and they saw little to no effect over the course of multiple days. Now it's sitting in there, which is completely different from you drinking, and they're still not seeing any kind of effect. The only time you actually find risk to damaging your teeth when drinking carbonated water is when those carbonated waters may have a sweetener attached to it, an artificial sweetener or something like that, where those kind of chemicals can then over time start to damage your teeth. But if you drink, for example, a naturally essenced water, which is just, it's not artificially sweetened, it just takes fruits, heats them up under the water and lets the vapors go into the water. There's no additional damage that comes from that type of sweetening, right? There isn't an added chemical that's going into the carbonated water. So it comes with 0 calories, so it's a huge useful tool with intermittent fasting. But there's also another element. Carbonated water actually makes you feel more full than regular water. Now it has the elements of water, right? Because it is water, but sometimes it's infused with air bubbles or carbon dioxide that gets put into it that gives it that fizz sensation when you're drinking it. So even if it increases its acidity a little bit, your body internally regulates that once you consume it. So you don't have to worry so much about those air bubbles that are in carbonated water. But what does come with carbonated water is the electrical signals that it sends via your tongue and your mouth when you're actually drinking carbonated water. There have been studies where people are drinking water or carbonated water, and the carbonated water group tends to feel more full than the group that's just drinking normal water. Now, this is not to say that throw normal water out the window. Normal water is still king only because of the fact that it's very accessible, it's easy to get, easy to drink, easy to find, and it's not really as expensive, right? It's not as expensive as carbonated water, but carbonated water can be a sidekick to something like intermittent fasting or to just helping you reduce calories overall. You might feel much better drinking a naturally essenced flavored carbonated water than drinking water, just plain water, when eating food. You might have a better dynamic feel to your meal when you're doing that, even if you're not doing intermittent fasting. That right there helps you with keeping your calories low as you're keeping your beverage calorie down to 0. But when you're not eating, for example, if you're in your fasted period and not your eating window, this also helps control your appetite. So if you're sending that electrical signal and it makes you feel more full than just drinking water, because those electrical signals it gives your body a feeling that you're consuming something substantial, even if it's just simply a 0 calorie carbonated drink. Because you took that carbonated drink, you're more likely to feel satisfied. So carbonated water, for some reason, because people see that there's carbon dioxide in it, that there's a fizz to it, they think that there's something wrong with carbonated water. And the reality is, no, there isn't. If anything, carbonated water might actually give you that extra oomph, that extra ability to do intermittent fasting and feel better, especially when you're fasting, especially if you're starting out and you got to get into that rhythm, into that flow. Carbonated water can be a perfect sidekick. A lot of people think apple cider vinegar is a perfect sidekick. Carbonated water is an even better sidekick because it's way less acidic than apple cider vinegar. It's a much easier drink to get. If you have carbonated water, you just open it and drink it. You don't have to make it by pouring a spoon of something into water. It's just an easier overall system. And there's a variety of different naturally essenced flavors. It's just much easier for you to consume in comparison to apple cider vinegar, which is just, one flavor, and it's a really bad one at that. Don't knock the potential benefits that you can get from carbonated water, especially if you're doing intermittent fasting, because it can 100% help you throughout your intermittent fasting journey. Hopefully this video has helped you guys, and of course, as always, see you in the next video. This is Edward from Fledged Fitness. Peace out, guys.